This episode of the Devinwade Show is brought to you by For the Culture Clothing. We supply the culture.
All these bottles up, all this money I got.
What else?
All my jewelry and bricks.
Okay.
Ain't enough. I need more. I need more. I need more.
DJ Swinging, what's up?
I need more. I need more. So much
Let's
more.
go.
I need more. I need more.
Yeah.
I need more.
Come on.
I need more.
Nine.
I need more.
Fuck with
I
them
need
stunners.
So much more.
More money, more whips, more guns, full clips. Trigger man, I pull quick. Hit you up on that news click.
Let's go.
Nigga, nah, on that new shit. I don't rhyme, I just move chips. Ski on tracks, I move clips. Flow so cold, nigga, shelf this. Face on the curb, nigga, helpless. Iced out range with a cold wrist. Hold me down, can't hold this. Foreign hoes, no old chicks. Old school with an old mix. I'm coming in like a cold mix. Freeze the game with a cold quick. Solo 9, nigga, no click. Poke a hand, you can fall quick. Drop the bag, you ain't sold shit. Rap is life and I chose this. Split the waves like a Moses. Still shot, nigga, pose this. Status quo, let me quote this. Concentrate, you ain't focused. Game over, nigga, close this.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Devinwade Show. I am your DJ Chelsea Lee. We're not going to waste no time. We're going to get started because I'm fucking hype and I'm ready to talk some shit. What's up, Dev?
What's up, y'all? It is your host, DevWade, a.k.a. Dangerous DevWade, a.k.a. Choke Your Mom Out, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop.
I'm sorry, bro.
This is what I put up with. Go ahead. You can say it for me.
Choke your pop out.
Yeah, choke your pop out. And welcome to another episode of the Devinwade Show. Today, we actually have the whole real team in the building. To the left of me, I have marine biologist. What else?
A philanthropist.
Philanthropist, gay porn star.
That wasn't a part of that. Top deacon.
Okay.
I'm definitely top deacon. That's pretty much it, man. Comedian. What's going on, y'all? What's up? Listen.
It's Garnett Briscoe.
I just want to say shout out to the nasty girls, man. Like, it's people that watch this show that never even seen me before because they watching for them.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all. Y'all be holding it down.
Shout out to them, man. And you know what? Before we even I'm gonna run through the cast first. To the left of him is none other than Porno Rich, a.k.a. Porter Rich, a.k.a. Pyrex Porter, a.k.a. Panamera Porter, a.k.a.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Porter facts.
Porter facts.
Peace. What up, world?
You know, he's in the building today. How you feeling? How you feeling, man?
Oh, man, I'm feeling amazing. I'm blessed.
Oh, don't start.
I'm blessed,
I thought he was about to say, you know.
Just another day, man. We here, we breathing. I'm with family, you know.
Yeah.
Feeling good, man.
And to the left of him, she's here. She's rarely here, but she's here. It is none other than the detective herself, Wally D. Waleska D is in the building.
Hello, people. What's going on?
Oh, man. I
gotta get a splash drop for you. I'm gonna get the splash.
That's for all of y'all.
Y'all already know.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I just heard stuff about, you know, Wally Water King do. You know?
All kinds of shit.
All types of stuff.
The detectives.
Definitely need a splash.
The detectives.
The detectives. And you know, as always, you know our tried and true. We're gonna shout out our nasty girls. We always got Cynthia in the building at all times. You know what I'm saying? She's wearing it. Spin around for him real quick. Spin for him. You know what I'm saying? And we're doing something you know, that's different. You know, somebody switched out today, and we have a new member to the cast.
A nice bag.
We got a new one, man.
The reason I showed up on time today, baby.
Listen, people at home, the ebony section has returned.
The ebony section is back.
It's back, and we got Dashika Dashima in the building. The ebony section, you know, all wrapped up in one.
Heavy.
I like that.
You know, she's here now. What's going on with y'all though, man? What we going into today?
I don't know.
Listen.
We was talking French earlier.
Yeah, they was talking French and all types of dumb shit. I don't know what they was talking about. We're gonna get into some questions, and this is something I really want to hear from the women in the crew. If you found out that your spouse was bisexual, would it change anything?
You laughing because you know my answer is yes.
It would definitely change the dynamic of everything.
What would it change though? Like,
well, because I mean, I'm not gonna look at you the same. I mean, I have nothing against bisexual men, but for me personally, I can't just like in my head know that my man is into other men. That's a lot.
Yeah, that he's taking back shots. Oh, y'all want us to take back this shot? We all starting with.
I was gonna ask.
We starting with shots.
Listen, the nasty girl's so smooth because I never even fucking noticed them put the cup in my hand. I was listening to Wiley say like give us her piece, and then I turned around and I'm just loaded. Yo, listen,
man, we taking a shot from the.
We might as well take it back,
let's
guys.
Take this
might
shot.
As well,
take a shot with us at home, y'all. Take a shot with us at home.
Shout out to the people.
I'm not made for this.
Jesus Christ,
delicious too.
But Wiley, you said that it would change the dynamic, like
absolutely.
So in what way? It would be over.
I just feel like. Yeah.
Damn.
It would because it's just like, unless that's something he told me from the jump before we got into a relationship. But if I found out down the line,
you wouldn't be in a relationship if he told you.
Exactly.
But listen,
that was going to be my next question.
Hold on. So let's switch the pitch up a little bit. But what if he because 9 times out of 10, if this happens to one of y'all, like a guy that y'all been dealing with, for one, you don't know. So that means you was dealing with him knowing that he was a manly man. So let's say, what if he's that manly man, and then you still, because this exists.
No,
this is a thing. This is a thing.
Absolutely.
He's the manly man type. Might be even in the streets and everything, and then you find out that he like to poke, little gay boys or whatever on the low. Mm-hmm. And then you find out he know, so he owns it and tells you whatever, but he's still telling you I'm still the same.
That dynamic
but it's
never
still,
gonna be
it's
the
just,
same.
I'm in my head, it'll be hard for me to just ignore that part, knowing that either he poking some another male, or if he letting them give them anything in that dynamic I cannot do. So that's that's a negative. We'll be done.
And same thing with you?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't know if y'all watched one of those, I think it was a Netflix show or a dating show where they didn't see each other, and then the guy was actually gay, and they went out, they got married, or they were about to get married, and then he had to confess. Love is Blind.
Oh no, I never seen that.
That's scenario happened, and she really liked him, and then they were by the pool, and he said, I never told anybody, but I like men, and she was really upset. She was like, I still respect you, but I felt the same way. You, as a woman, you want a man to know that's your man, and is only attracted to you as a woman, not other men, because then it's now I got to worry about a whole nother species.
Exactly, men and women
trying to holler at.
I like this because we started with the more extreme, or what is not even more extreme. This exists,
right?
But I wanted to start on that end because we see what women think. Garnett.
Oh, it's definitely a double standard, baby. Bring on the pain. Bring it on.
Right.
No. But I mean, it's well, I just was thinking about it's definitely levels to it, because I probably wouldn't be into it if she was maybe into the one I don't know,
the opposite sex.
Are they butches?
He's trying to use the right word. He's just saying a young MA. You know what I mean?
I would
or
say
somebody that's just gay, a girl that likes to mess with other girls.
No, but he's saying what style,
okay.
Right?
Like a joint that's rougher than him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because that's not even having fun. That's cheating on me, baby. You got a girl tougher than me. That's cheating.
So basically what Garnett is saying is, if he does have a girl that's bisexual, he would be okay if she messed with a womanly acting female.
Right.
But if it's somebody that might punch him in his shit, rob him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's competition.
A more
That's
tomboy. We could say a more tomboy type of female.
I just didn't know the correct term. That was all.
Right.
I left that comment. Remember this when we was in the chat, I believe this past week, I left that comment saying yo, men and women in different scenarios cannot do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We cannot do the same. And this is one of they can, but they don't. You know what I mean? In high percentages, they don't. In this situation, you see Wiley and Chelsea and them saying nah, it's a no-go. But for us, it's different because, like Garnett said, if she if my girl dope, she attractive, she bad, and then she with like, you know, here and there, swinging. She want to swing a night with like another bad joint. You know what I'm saying? And she into that. For us, that's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like we accepting that.
So I'm gonna tell you, I'm different from y'all.
You ain't accepting.
I don't accept it. So with me, I grew up in a crib where that was my mom, my parents. I watched it. I watched the dynamics, right? So when you deal with that, it's the same threat that they're talking about. When you, like, if your girl tell you, yo, I'm going to go kick it and spend the night at my girl crib, you like, I don't care if she stay over there, but not when you know they over there eating each other's butts and, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So it would be that thing where for real, even with like my mom's, it would be like any person that you seen around her that could be, you never know whether that's just a friend or like, it might be my homie, you know what I'm saying, when I'm young.
Yeah.
My mom getting your mom, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom is taking your mom down. That's why we're always together and chilling, my nigga. You don't know. But in my house, it's an open, it's an open thing.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I'm curious of if, okay, so you guys are saying, like, it might be okay, but what about if she is spending too much time with this female and it's becoming, like, basically, you're kind of like
getting
in the
boxed
background.
out.
Yeah.
Well,
so would y'all feel away then?
No, that's of course, absolutely. I was gonna say that anyway. Like now, if we just friends or something, then it's whatever. It's whatever. Do you when I ain't around? Like whatever. If
But
we just homies and we just splash one night, you know what I mean? We had a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, but a relationship is totally different. Like a relationship is totally different because if we this is something that we supposed to kind of like mutually agree on. It got to be a both party thing, and it's not really like no. We gotta know that it's gonna come with like a certain set of little rules. Like it's not a relationship. It's a one night, you know, fantasy type thing. And then we back to like, you know, I would say in my situation, I would say, and then we back to just, you know, back handling business, building our empire.
So with me, it's one of those things where it's like, no matter what, I can't be that feminine energy that you need. You know what I'm saying? So if my girl that I'm gonna be with is into women like that, I can't be that. I'm always gonna be lacking that part because I can't be that. I'm just a man. You feel me? So when I'm fucking with chicks, I done dealt with a whole bunch of them, you know what I mean? And been in them situations and benefited greatly. But as far as it being my girl, nah. When I've seen that and made my exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? Get my little fun out of it and then I'm out.
And that's because women is just as aggressive as women as men when it come to talking. They be wanting like the girls that's into other girls, they be aggressive in the clubs. Super aggressive.
What?
Yeah.
Real.
Before they even say anything, I just see him coming up. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, because they got a different, you know why? Because there's no Me Too movement for that.
Nah.
Like a woman could walk right up to you in a club, violate your space, might lick you. What's up? Like, what's up, Wally? I'm feeling you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? And it's not going to be the same thing. If a man did that to you, he could get jumped right there on the spot by strangers. But a woman doing that, they feel more comfortable. Just like how women feel comfortable grabbing our dicks, because they do grab our dicks. Continue.
You right? Nah, you right.
But one thing about women is that we know when women try to approach other women, it's more like you can tell, and Chelsea, you could agree with me or disagree, but when certain women are like bisexual or lesbian or whatever the case may be, and they try to approach you, you can feel like
away.
the energy, especially the way they look at you. It's just like this seduction. You're like, whoa, like this is, and even like if they give you a hug, you know, girls, we kiss each other on the cheek, we hug, like even that. Like,
but they gonna grab too deep into the crevice of the ass.
They don't even have to do any of that.
Yeah, they try to put the finger on the ball.
Like energy, yeah, it's just the present. You could feel that shit.
Yeah,
and you be like, oh, okay, this
they do
is
like the shoulder thing, like the man try to be like the man. You're like, ooh.
No, explain the shoulder thing. We want to know the details of what these women are getting away with. I want to know what my mom's getting away with.
Oh no,
I don't know if it's like the feminine ones, but the more like
masculine
ones. They do this.
Okay, Mom.
And they come up.
I'm gonna bring you on the show, and I want to see because I already know you're gonna be trying to holler at everything.
I used to.
They kind of grab the balls they don't have.
Damn.
Pull the pants up.
Spiritual balls.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Invisible balls.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen. I used to go to a joint called Dutch Gardens. Shout to North Philly. I think it was on like Allegheny and something Allegheny. I used to go to Dutch Gardens, and they had a Thursday night, which was the gay night for girls, and me and my homies, we didn't give a fuck. You know, we wild young niggas. We going on gay night. We knew because it was a strip club. It was a strip club, so they had the strippers in there, like, you know, normal strippers, regular strippers in there, like just getting their paper. But then they had them on Thursday nights, and they was for like the gay girls to come out and watch them. So we didn't give a fuck. We was like, man, we splashing that joint Thursday nights. We in there, and we used to run into a lot of them joints, like the hard body joints, like. Fit, snap back to the back. She looking at you like, I wish you would.
Yeah, like nigga,
I'm like,
nigga,
damn.
I heard your last verse. I think I could smoke you on that mixtape, nigga.
Yeah, like damn, like, you know, but it's all, you know, it's all love, man. Again, I don't judge people, man.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about for us personally, because you know what, a lot of people think they're going to get out of this, and we talked about this on one of the Sound Only Saturdays. Make sure if y'all watch this show that you tune into the Sound Only Saturdays, because they're usually way longer, 2 hours, and we really get to talk in depth about stuff. But one of the things we did talk about was the whole threesome thing with, like, you know, your girl and let's say her best friend, and how that leads to, like, people feel comfortable with shit like that, but you don't realize that their bond is so, like, women have certain bonds, and if they're doing that with you, then sometimes she's going to have to return the favor for her friend. You know, it's like, look, I fucked with you and your man, you know what I'm saying? And when I brought that up, even with like Chelsea and everything, and I put it a certain way, it was like, yeah,
I don't live that life.
But she don't live it. But she understood. Like, that kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
None of my friends gonna ask me to do that.
Listen, look, see how she looked into the camera.
Maybe
So listen. So you heard what she said. Shout out to Stacia, and that was the example I used. I said, if you did that and Stacia did that with you, how do you tell Stacia you won't do that when your bond is so crazy? It's like, so damn, I could do that for you, but you can't do that for me. You know what I'm saying? The next thing I actually want to ask, yo, is, and this is actually for everybody, have you ever faked the orgasm?
Yes.
We already know that Moni Love, aka Mona Scott Young,
Definitely didn't
fake one. Can we get one real quick, Chels?
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta leave this spot. Take my damn headphones off.
Damn.
Listen, we're gonna be adding.
When I was a juvenile, we was locked up. We used to run up the motherfucking bill in the program, calling them hotlines for those noises. Like, yo, go ahead.
I would have made brave.
Hold on. We can make the hotline.
You could get the
we can make the
paper.
hotline where you can talk to the Nasty Girls, you can talk to Chelsea Lee, and we will get Wet and Wally, Wally World, Wally Woodard Kingdom.
You get double teamed by the detectives.
The DIA.
DIA.
Give me some.
Yeah.
We need to make a handshake. Y'all don't know.
They definitely investigate dicks. So you're
Absolutely.
Drop the bomb.
you do that? Why?
I've done it before.
But why? Why do you do it?
Because sometimes it's just like you don't want the person to feel away. And at this point, like, for example, you're having sex, you know, you have one orgasm, you have a second one, then the third one is like, bro, like, you killing me. Like, all right, that's it. And they want to keep going. They like, yeah, we the man, we trying to go.
That's a fact.
And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, let's just like, all right. I'll be like, I'm about to come, you know, whatever.
That's crazy.
So you make it.
Remember we talked about that the fake sex noises? She was like, oh, I'm about to come. Fuck out of here. I'd be like, get up.
I don't think I never said I'm about to come lying. If I don't say something, that means probably more. Like,
So it's Willie.
I'm actually saying a lie. But if I just make a sound effect, you don't know.
So Wally's lying, and
because
then now
they know, like, when I'm about to orgasm, normally I say that, so I will have to say that.
Okay, so you
that's
say that,
it.
but if her acting skills is trash, then it comes across the wrong way. It's just
It
like,
ain't gonna
I'm
come-
about to come.
It's not going to be. It's not.
say
Listen,
like that,
it's
but-
no way that it's going to be the same as when she really comes and she really saying,
no, you
"Oh,
can't.
I'm about to come."
You gotta,
So-
use your muscles down there.
So
You
she
gotta
used her
move your
muscles.
down there.
She used her muscles. She hit a fake Harlem Shake, like a fake,
Right.
A fake
And you gotta
seizure,
grip
and be
a
like,
little bit.
"I'm about to come."
This is too much acting for me, man.
Get your ass up.
Damn.
Get up, Wally.
See? That's why men.
Get up now. You
Man.
playing with me?
I think after a certain age, you got to stop faking it. I
Really?
haven't faked one in a long time. After a certain age, you just got to tell somebody, like, it didn't work, bro. Let's try again, or do this, or do that. Some guys,
Or
like when
sometimes
you
I'm
tell
like,
them
I'm
what
tired.
to do, or you be like,
All right,
"Are you done?"
All right.
Are you done is a crazy thing to say to
no,
a
no.
nigga.
No, it's hard. I've said
Yo,
it before.
oh my
But
gosh.
sometimes you got to. Like,
Because sometimes the guys won't say nothing. They be like,
Are
"Oh,
you
I was waiting
done?
for you."
And it was
Rush
like,
me.
nah, bro. Like, don't wait for me. Like,
See,
no.
Man, that's exactly
Don't
why
lie about
you go in
orgasms,
there and
ladies.
you just
Do
get
not
yours.
lie about orgasms.
Just
For
focus
real.
on yours.
Get
You
out
heard
of
this?
there.
Say
The
that again.
men just focus on yours. Get in the game
the
and
women
score
have
these
to
buckets
focus.
and then leave.
The women have to
Just
focus
get
because
yours.
it's harder for us
Yeah.
to climax.
I
So
think-
it's more important for us.
So let me ask Rich. Rich, have you ever done that?
I think I might have like maybe like once or twice, but the only time I've ever really had to do that is probably like either I was like drunk and just you know it's one of them nights where you like super stamming it up.
Yeah.
You on super stamina
Right,
and
right.
you can't figure it out.
Was
like,
you raw?
Damn, I don't even remember because I
that's
don't
a big
remember.
difference.
I don't
No,
remember
no,
the
hold on,
specific
first
time.
off, it changes the dynamic of the lie. If you was raw, then you told them you splashed in them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but
it changes the
well,
dynamic.
my whole thing is I just remember girls like wanting to, because they feel a type way if you don't come.
That's
some
a
of
fact.
them,
That's a
some of
fact.
them. So I just remember a situation or two where I might have had a situation with a female and she wanted me to come, and I was probably again super stamming it up where it's just not coming, and I don't know what the fuck is. I'm sweating like motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like crazy.
And then you just hit the joint where you just went.
And then I just faked it. I just said, fuck it, because I'm tired too. I'm like, fuck it.
He
I'm gonna
said,
just.
I'm tired
So
too.
yeah, I hit a fake seizure. Whatever we do, I'm
Don't
like,
fake it
I
no
just
more.
definitely-
I just stay in it like all crazy. Yeah, like it's over.
I
go
definitely
deep and stay there.
faked the other way one time.
What you mean?
What you mean?
Came too early, man. I had to lie about it. Something came up.
Oh. So you was limping?
Hold on, wait.
You was limp
Did you hit him with
stroking?
this? Did you hit him with this joint? I don't think we should be doing this.
No. Honestly, because her mom was like calling her till I said, "Yo, you gotta answer your phone. Like your mom blowing you up. It's time to go home." That's what
Oh,
I
so
said.
you made it like
Damn,
yo. So
you was
made it-
witty.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a you know what?
Excuses.
Shout out to her mom for making that excuse better.
But you was already
That's
clocked
crazy.
out. You was
It was over. Yeah, that was something different that day.
If we
that was
listen,
something completely
if we
different.
did any foreplay, right? If you did any foreplay with a female like that, because that's what I do. I blame it on them. If you ever did any foreplay before you actually like have sex with a certain joint, I blame it on them. I tell them like, yo, it was all that kissing. It was all that. Yeah, it had to be that. You was all feeling on me. I told you.
Intimate.
Yeah, I told you had to give it straight to me. Just give it straight up next time.
yeah, compliment him.
Yeah.
that's the way to do it.
Compliment him,
He
and
said
then
compliment
and
him.
then not only did I compliment him, but I set myself up for the next time for it to just be a simple situation. Just give it to me.
You went right to it.
Yeah, and we
I
went
faked
right
just
to
give
it.
it to
I
me.
faked it
Bottom line,
too.
don't lie about it no
Give
more.
it to me.
Nah.
You
Sometimes.
gotta tell somebody.
Yeah.
Nah, I faked it. I faked it for a joint, but it wasn't for no good reasons at all. It was it was pungent. You know what I'm saying?
wow.
Yeah, it was a little pungent. It was more like a hot day, a hot summer's day.
and you still went deep
You
Basketball.
down.
had that buddy
Basketball.
butt sweat
So what
dress.
So what happened was
Summertime.
it was a rescue. It was a rescue joint. So what? Basically, it was a shoulder to lean on, John. You know what I'm saying?
got
So
it.
the John was lean on me. When she go through it with her nigga, they got into a super bad fight where I think he like hit her with an uppercut or two. I'm not sure what the combination was, but she ended up reaching out to me, and I guess she wanted
So
to
you
get
hit
that.
it with a black eye?
Nah, she ain't have.
Okay,
That's why I
okay.
thought it was probably an uppercut because there was no damage to the
Okay,
eyes
okay,
whatsoever.
okay.
So, and no disrespect to the seriousness of that, but
Right.
this is what happened. So basically, the shorty ended up linking up with me. You know what I mean? We kicking it or whatever like that, and shit, went the way it went. But then when the jeans came off, it was a little
Stench.
It was a little gym
Musty.
class. It was a
Hold
little gym
up.
class. So the John tried to tell me like go ahead, like tried to, how they try, y'all push the head. Y'all know how y'all try to say, y'all hint at,
Yeah,
y'all
right.
try to lift your bodies up the
While
joint
you
and
kissing,
push,
yeah.
push the head.
I never tried that.
What?
Goddamn liar,
Yeah.
Chelsea.
So y'all,
I
noticed the maneuver, right? And I lied because
But wait,
I definitely.
was it musty or was it fishy?
No, it was musty. It was
Okay,
musty.
so she was just
It was
sweaty.
musty. It was
Yeah,
musty.
that's
So,
it.
so my thing was, I lied because I definitely eat butt in the whole nine. But I told her,
Drop a bomb on that.
Thanks
Drop
for
another
sharing.
bomb on that. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
But I ain't gonna front. And this person might see this and be like, this fucking rotten liar. I told her like, oh, I don't eat pussy. I lied. It was one of my favorite activities. I definitely lied. I told her like, oh, I don't even do that. And
Yeah, that's legal.
And then even going to, getting to the work, when you actually the friction of the work, now you really start. Now
that thing start clapping.
It start clapping,
a little different.
and it just was. I was so uninterested that
I was supposed to take the rain check.
Yeah, I literally just hit her with the.
You know what guys. Listen, you know what guys are. You know what guys, and I know it's other guys guilty of this though.
Not washing your balls.
No.
Shit.
You better be washing your nuts. You gotta wash the nuts. You know it get funky down there. Listen, but I think guys is guilty of something. You know what I've done? I've like had female like kind of like soon she jump on the foreplay type. Like if she jump anywhere on my neck or chest, like with little pecks, you know how they like to peck and little kid. I do a little fake in there because I'm trying to hope she gonna go all the way down. So I know guys that I know I'm not the only man that do this. Like once she hit my neck or like the chest area, I'm like shit. Damn.
Yo,
I'm like damn. Fuck.
Because what you doing is you trying to keep them super enthusiastic because now they just want to do more.
No, it works. It works. Now I'm probably messing up future situations. I hope not. Because listen, honesty, you know, the truth shall set me free.
He said the truth shall set him.
Nah, seriously, that's one thing that I know we do a little acting with. Like even like when you, because you know you've had female that they want to do that to get you right, to get you up, to get you going. So I'm definitely like anywhere near that. I'm like she get anywhere near to starting to do that foreplay. I'm definitely like I'm Denzel. I'm in there going crazy.
This nigga gonna win an award for his shit.
For
Oscar.
real.
Yeah. Another question. If you, and this is more for females, I feel like, but if a date is your idea, are you responsible to pay?
That's a good question. Because my whole thing is like, if you invite me out, like you should be paying, right? But you talking to me, okay, people. I feel like if a guy takes me out, or you know, I'm like, hey, we should go grab something to eat or something. I might offer to pay,
but she's trying to trick you,
right? No. Like I might offer to pay, but hold on. I might offer to pay, and if I do pay, then cool, whatever. But I might be like, okay, whatever. Because to keep it 100, no real man is gonna let you pay.
Yo,
and
why?
That's 1,000%.
Why do y'all do shit like that? Why y'all do say shit y'all don't mean?
Because there's no. But hold on. But let me finish. There are times that I do want to treat. I'm like, you know what? Let me look you out. Like you've done it numerous of times. Let me look you out. And certain guys are just like, no, and I respect that. But there's times I legit want to genuinely do it.
This is just like when my girl Veronica. You that's watching now, like when you told me that I could go to jujitsu to go spar instead of going to the baby party, and you was like, "Go ahead, you can go, babe." And then when you see me putting my shit on, you said, "Oh, so you really gonna go?"
Because you were supposed to go to the family function. Period.
Wally has treated me, and I definitely let her. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. But that's the thing. See, so she gonna treat her homies. But if it's a nigga she going out on a romantic date with, she's saying, "Nah, nigga."
But hold on. Is it the first date, second date? Like, if it's something, can we clarify?
All right,
it doesn't matter.
Let's say it's the first date, right? First date, but you was just like, "Yo, we should go."
Yeah.
Whatever.
He should pay.
So you tell a nigga, "Let's go skydiving," and that's his bill.
It's his bill.
Well, what about you, Chels?
Women are the most sought after creature on this earth. If you didn't know.
Now you know.
So it does cost a lot of money. It does take a lot of time to keep up your hair, your nails, whatever it is you got to do, extensions, add-ons, whatever. The guy is supposed to want to impress the woman, right? Not saying that the guy always has to pay, because I'm with Wally with the sometimes I want to treat, sometimes I don't want you to take your money out your pocket because I work and I want to treat you. But when you think of like a real man, he's never going to allow you to pay.
At all.
You can throw money on the table, he's going to give you that money.
He's going to be
back.
like, nah, take that.
That is way more attractive than kind of like.
That turns me on.
Exactly.
When men do that, it's like, you know what?
And it's not even about the money. It could be
it's not. It's just about the respect he
has. It
has.
could be a $20 date.
You hungry?
Or a $100 date.
You hungry? You want something to eat?
Get out of here.
Are y'all hungry?
It's just a thing.
Garnett about to order 2 pizza pies.
Garnett got the grub today.
Pizza.
He's like Grubhub
Cheapo.
on speed dial, nigga.
Listen, what you mean pizza? Pizza ain't cheap. Pizza
is
not
cheap.
cheap.
Pizza
We here.
is cheap.
What the fuck? So,
I love pizza, but pizza is cheap.
so what about you? What you think on that? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I hate this
I
Watchmen.
mean, she paying. What do you mean? Well, shit, if that's
Garnett,
her idea,
it's okay for women to
Can I give an
pay. It's
example?
okay
Can
for
I give
women
an
to pay.
example?
Go ahead. Here we go.
I'm
Okay,
gonna give an
go ahead,
example.
go ahead.
Garnett Briscoe. All right, so as y'all know, I do have a clothing line coming out soon, circa maybe next year sometime. So I had Garnett do some video stuff for me because, you know, Garnett allegedly he doesn't do videography or he's not a photographer, which he's really good at these things, actually.
I'm just a nigga with a camera.
Right, that's
it.
what he says all the time.
That's a real thing. It's called GWC, guy with camera.
Oh, okay. All right. So I brought Garnett to New York with me. I was like, listen, like I just want you to shoot some shots for me or whatever the case may be. And I was like, you know, come to New York. And I was like, you know, I'll pay. He was like, nah, you ain't gotta pay me. And I was like, well, I have to do something. Like, you know, so when we went up there, we actually went and got brunch and I treated Garnett. I just made sure he was good. He didn't say like, nah, I pay for it. He let me do me. I was like, nah, Garnett, chill. He did.
So you trying to say that Garnett's a bum ass nigga?
He did try to pull his card out.
Garnett, I'm with you.
I was like,
So
nah.
hold on. So let me ask you this.
did the right thing.
So hold on. Well, let's find out. Was Garnett pump faking?
No.
Was you pump faking, Garnett?
Because depending on the speed in which he
legit pulled
extended
it out.
his arm,
No,
like
he did.
It's called
And I
the
was like,
greatest
nah.
Garnett was up.
Pump fake of all
Garnett
time.
was up.
If he did
Garnett-
that, then he definitely listen. He,
Garnett-
should have won an
Garnett was up
award.
that bitch like, man, I'm already working for free.
Garnett, Finesse, Wally. We got it here first.
He got free lunch.
Oh my God.
And the
Now
lunch was
brunch,
for-
we had
yeah, that was-
alcohol and everything.
Nah, but if
that
it,
Oh, that bill
phenomenal.
was like $200 in New York.
Yeah, we went to shout out to Sweet Chicks in Brooklyn.
if
We
it's
went
like
there, it was dope.
if it's like the first date, I'm definitely going like handle it. Like even the second, third, like we done talked about this before. I'm definitely going, especially my idea. I want to take you out. I'm pressing up on you. I'm definitely going to handle it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, again, just to keep it in there because I know they was mentioning just men paying and it's so respectful and so honorable. Like, nah, I get it. Like we the providers, we the protectors. Like I get
Right.
all that. But at the same time, listen, when we talking about a partner, when we talking about somebody we trying to build with,
Right.
we want to make sure that we with somebody that if God forbid, if ever we fell
We
or
can hold it
something
down.
happened,
Right.
like we got somebody that's gonna be able to motherfucking hold shit down and keep shit up to par till we get back and hold a nigga down. Like you can't just be a laid back, just taker.
Yeah.
Like that, you lose value. To me, you your stock could be higher.
I think the woman should always want a man that can pay, but the man should always want a woman that could, at the end of the day, pay for it herself.
Exactly.
Right. That's all I'm
You're
saying.
not going to be the man to be with
half
that
the
kind
time,
of woman.
listen, half the time it's like Wally said, us as men, I done been in this situation so many times where like I let a female borrow some shit, whatever the case may be, and that's how they come, it's a borrow, whatever. And we not even gonna ask for it back. 9 times out of 10 when you come to give it back, we gonna be like, yo, especially if we cool, we done did some shit.
Don't
do
worry
your
about
thing.
it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you good. It just take care of yourself. Like that's how we on it. But the gesture, it's just about the gesture. It's just about knowing that I got somebody that's dope, that's honorable, and you a woman of your word too. Because if we start lying and we start saying shit and then don't stand on it, like we immediately suckers. We corny. We this and that. You know what I'm saying? We lames.
For the facts.
But if a woman do
Hashtag
it,
that.
if a woman do it, it should be a pass on it, or it should be like honored. Nah, it shouldn't. You should be a woman of your word too.
Yeah. But like you said before too, it is different. In
some scenarios.
some scenarios, like the little boy that licked the lady's ass. That was crazy.
That was wild.
That was wild. A couple
Young
weeks ago,
Savage. He's a
little
young
boy
savage.
bent the corner.
And he went like,
Yeah, but the thing is, he bent the
saw
corner.
joy.
He was running around the corner to do something else, to play with some
Yeah.
Legos, whatever he was trying to do. I don't
He
even
got
know.
distracted.
I don't even know if that nigga was going to play with Legos. I don't know if he got a call that the plug was near. I don't know what it was. But that nigga spun around, hit the corner, and when he saw the ass, it was actually one of these ebony section joints right here. You know what I'm saying? When he saw that, he just stopped. His eyes got big, and he just. And she was like, "Yo, he like my booty, like this nigga." That shit was wild, but you couldn't have that the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to come on now. I wouldn't even post. Like, I'll be mad as shit at my girl if even posting some shit like that.
That
Like,
wouldn't be entertaining.
but
at all.
was that her child? Do
no,
we know?
I would
She
definitely
was like
hold
probably
it.
at her friend's house, and that was her friend's son. That's crazy. I would be mad at my friend.
Like,
Like,
yo.
you let my son lick your ass.
Yeah.
Listen, you shouldn't even be half naked in my kitchen wherever she was at.
Listen, the whole
Nah, but they looked like they was about to go swimming or something.
Yeah, it was about to
Oh,
swim.
true,
They looked like they was
true.
at the crib. They might have had the pool in the
Yeah,
backyard. They was about to go
you're
swimming.
right.
It wasn't
Yeah,
nothing
I
crazy.
took it above.
He literally saw it and just instantly looked at that joint
But
like
what
it was a
made him
chocolate
do
He a
scoop.
that?
freak. He a young freak. He a young freak in
So,
the making.
he saw something
Why is it
before.
so
Yeah,
crazy?
that made him do that.
Yeah.
He's seen somebody lick somebody's ass
Because the
before.
legs was like ice cream cones with the chocolate ice cream on
Yeah.
top, and when he saw it,
Listen,
He was like,
we already said that men and women in a lot of different scenarios, men and women can't do the same thing. Even it starts there. It starts from down there. Down when you're that young. That little boy right now, it's not all crazy to a lot of people. To some people, don't get me wrong, because you got some people that's a little so-called more strict and whatever.
Right.
They apply by the rules more, whatever. But to a lot of people, that shit ain't really that crazy. And don't get me wrong, you have had reverse situations, not where like a little girl might lick on no man and no nut shit like that, but you've had little girls out there that's definitely be like twerking or popping that joint and that shit go viral because people like, oh hell no, what you doing with your daughter, letting your daughter do that or whatever.
and you come across that video,
They
you
put
like,
that on
Yo,
MTV.
Yo, but in them other countries,
Regular
you ever
TV?
see the videos of the little boys that be like dancing with grown ladies, but they be like, the grown
Oh,
women
yes,
twerking
yes,
them, and
yes.
they be like hitting them from the back.
yeah.
What's up with y'all? And guess what? A lot of them be
Shut
y'all.
up. I knew you was going to take it there.
Them. It be Spanish people.
Nah, low key, like there's a few times I've seen like those Dominican like little videos they be sending through like WhatsApp.
Right.
And that shit don't be funny. I be like, yo, like
And the
But
niggas
y'all
look like they
think-
really got stroke game.
Yo.
These niggas be like 4 years old and they
They
really
be like,
Wait, didn't you
like
put
they
the
really,
baby in the
like they really hit it from
Wasn't
different
there a baby
angles.
doing this?
yeah.
Y'all sent it in the group chat. There was a baby in the crib.
Yeah, listen.
with a diaper on.
Oh yeah, that
stroking.
was Porter Rich. It was
No,
actually
no, they-
it was actually footage. We might if we can find the
Garnett
footage.
spreaded that fucking meme. Talking about this
See
is
that
porno
stuff. Do
Porter
not
when he was
send
a
me no
baby.
baby stroking. I
He
don't want to
did
see
that.
that.
He
That's
sent that
dirty.
around talking about this porno Porter.
No, it
he was a
definitely
baby.
It was footage of Porter Rich at 1 year old.
That is a
Practicing
lie.
his Chase Street now available on Amazon. He was practicing his Chase Street scene 40 years ago.
Listen,
Just
that
coming
is
out grinding.
that is a lie. And one thing I will say for us as men, like I'm
The
not
baby
saying
was
that
black, though. I
I'm
don't
not
think the
saying
baby
that
was
I'm raising that I would ever raise my son up to be like fresh,
Mm.
nasty, perverted, or disrespectful towards women. But when a man see their son and their son is just ready, you know, like Lil Man was, because Lil Man was ready. He seen them cheeks and he was ready and he jumped on them. And when a man see that, you know, we
Y'all salute him.
It's
Y'all praise him.
definitely a form of salutation.
Y'all
It's
praise
like
him.
not that we praise him,
I
not
don't-
that we praise him.
What you about to say?
I don't
What you
praise
about
him.
to say?
Not that we
So what do
praise
you
him,
do?
but he's like,
about it.
he's on his way down the right route.
So what is
Like,
it?
so
No,
we
no, no, no,
know-
no,
so
no. He's
you
no,
know
he's
that-
on no, he's on his way down the wrong route.
What? It could be worse.
So it could be, but this is the
Could
thing.
be worse.
But what I'm saying is,
What if it was your homie changing his clothes and he tried to lick his ass?
it's a sick. Yeah, no, that's a problem.
See?
So it's a
See?
sick.
All right,
So
yeah.
it's a sick, savage thing in us that sees it, and what happens is something ignites in us that we can see that this young man actually understands the joy of butt cheeks on his tongue. He actually, when he licked it and he stepped back,
was high.
like he licked it and then he stepped back and was like, I did my thing. Like he thought he did his thing.
But everything is more advanced now. So you got to understand that that's what we going into.
Oh,
like a
because
lot.
they have access to a lot. Like kids have
Listen,
access to a lot of stuff.
and that's in every aspect. And this is me
Yeah.
being serious now. Like that's in every aspect. Like kids is just way sharper. And if they really on it, not you got some that's still fucking up. They might be getting high as a kite. That's different. I'm talking about the ones that's really on it, like sharpening their sword and they know so much shit. They really like advanced now. So to see youngin' I don't know. I mean, I ain't saying it was crazy right or crazy great, but
I got a question for everybody. So for the men here, have y'all ever been dirty macked on?
What's
Which
dirty?
is basically a guy approaching a girl that you probably talked to, and he just talking bad about you in order to get her.
Oh.
And
So basically, like, kind of like, well, not really. Okay.
Hold on. So hold on. They was about to spill some.
Go
They was
into
about to
it.
spill.
Go
Hold on.
into
Wait.
it.
Let's
Go
get
into
it.
it.
Let's get it.
But that didn't really
Dirty
happen.
macking.
Wick wants if this. Wick right if.
dirty macking.
That wasn't.
From
Remember
our
the
last
conversation?
conversation.
Remember the last conversation we had?
Oh, okay.
And we were talking about the ex seeing, you know, the guy
Yeah.
she's a long time
Okay,
ago.
okay.
It wasn't like dirty macking, but kind of. Are you talking about something like that?
Nah, just a guy that keep bringing up somebody in a like a bad way. Like, yeah, you probably shouldn't mess with that nigga. Such and such and such and
If
such.
you were like my friend and you're telling me about another guy.
Oh, no, I used to have my well, I mean, I had homies that we had a network where we dirty macked each other on purpose. Yeah, we definitely did that. That was our way so that we could fuck with the same Jones, because any respectable woman is not gonna fuck with the two niggas that look like they boys. So we used to like literally we was tight and we used to pretend we was enemies. Like, shout out to y'all niggas. I ain't gonna reveal some of y'all niggas because y'all niggas was married.
Really weird.
Divide and conquer.
Women do that.
I've definitely dealt with that.
Have y'all did that before?
Y'all step up and speak on this, because I don't know.
Okay, so if I had a guy who I used to mess with, and I feel like y'all used to be boys or y'all are boys, you're not going to see me going at him, because little do you know, they could be going back to each other at the end of the day and being like, oh, well, I hit that too.
So what about he's coming at you?
Yeah.
So what about he's coming at you
me,
and bashing the guy that you used to deal with?
Ignore him. Then I'm going to ignore him. I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool, that's sweet. I'm not going to say nothing negative, but at the end of the day, you're going to get shunned. Like, you're not getting none of this, because I don't want a hating ass nigga, and that's basically what you are.
Nah, but the difference is more like this. It's more like, I'm talking to you. You might ask me like, yo, do you know like Johnny T? Like, I seen y'all in like a picture. Is like, nah, he was at like my studio. Like, the nigga like one of the customers at Tracks or whatever like
That's
that. But
so weird to
but
me.
it's like, I don't know that nigga. He's a customer. He came in there, and I took a picture with him because he was a fan of the show.
Right.
And then you like, oh, bet you don't know him like that, but really like I know that nigga, and we just really just do that with the
So they don't
Jones.
gotta necessarily. So Garnett,
I don't kick
I'm
his
asking,
back in.
right?
Yeah.
So, but Garnett, you're saying for somebody that does kick their back in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't respect men that do that, because I just feel like for you to try to holler at me, you should just try to be your genuine self. Don't try to
Put other people down.
Kick somebody else's
It
back
just makes
in.
you look
just
terrible.
Yeah, like that's just not cool. Because that's like me saying a girl that you used to fuck with, and I'm like, oh, she was a hoe, she was this, she was that, you know, whatever, just to try to get with you. Like, that's corny.
Guess what?
But you should tell me.
It happens.
Listen,
It happens a
you
lot.
should tell me.
I feel like females do it a little bit more than men.
Because females is going to get exactly what they came for. I had a chick come to me and tell me, yo, your shorty is fucking around like the joint that you, like y'all about to be together, she fucking with this nigga. And it was true, and then I got that pussy. You know what I'm saying? She got exactly what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? She knocked her clear off the board.
It didn't even have to be the truth, though, right? Like, you just went with it.
Nah, he said it was true. He said it was true.
It ended up being a real thing, and then I knew I had pussy lined up because she only came to me with that information because she was cool with her.
Right.
She only came with me with that information because she was trying to be next door, and she was next up.
Because she wouldn't even tell you nothing if she was there.
She was next up.
I don't know if this is considered like dirty macking or not. You know, which is new to me. The term.
I never heard of that.
You know, Garnett be having he be having all the lingo.
Garnett definitely. No, he definitely operates.
I've heard that before.
He
He
he operates in some different lanes with some different groups of people where he's definitely a different.
I think we're showing our age a little bit.
But now listen, I don't know if this is considered
means.
dirty macking or not, because he kind of like was kind of like somewhat felt like he was doing right, and he kind of like was, but it wasn't like a guy that was like dealing with her. It was like her brother that was like didn't want me to like deal with her, and he was like she was like out down the sticks from down the highway, and he from down the highway, and it was like him that was like dirty Mac, and he was like, yo, that nigga gonna put dope in your car, like that nigga gonna get you shot, you gonna get shot going to see him, and I was just like, she used
that
to
ain't dirty Mac, and that's just straight hate.
Yeah, it's fucking hating ass nigga. You know who you is,
Straight
nigga.
hate.
But listen,
Niggas will try to act like they your boy and shit like that, but then be going to their sister saying all types of wild shit, telling them your deep dark secrets.
Yeah,
bitch ass
that
nigga.
sounds
personal.
I ain't get crazy because I kind of like felt like, okay, because he didn't know me like that. You just know him from Camden, whatever, wop, and you thinking it's this crazy like everybody, like a lot of people think. And it wasn't like that. So but I kind of like understood that that's his sister, and he was like, you know, concerned about her. You know what I'm saying? But he was telling her crazy shit. She was like, yeah, he's saying like when you ride with me, I should check the car. I'm like, what?
The crazy thing about dirty macking is that a lot of the times you saying my name in a sentence to a woman is just going to make them want me more.
They want to investigate it more.
Yeah, exactly.
They
So,
become detectives. They're like, you know what? This nigga's a bad nigga. Let me see what this is about.
Exactly.
That is what happened in this scenario. Because she definitely like was I think
So she
got turned on more.
And then she was riding around with your bricks.
No, but I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, that's not true. I don't
She was like, "Are you sure you don't?" She was like, "Are you sure you don't need me to transport any drugs?"
Yeah, she was like,
She was
turned
with
up.
it,
Like, she was
too.
like,
She
if
was with
anybody
it.
gonna shoot, just let me know. Like, nobody's. What are you
I
talking
ain't
about?
got no beef right now. I ain't got no
Nobody's gonna shoot. What are
She
you
was living
talking
out her
about?
fantasy. That's all.
It's
She
nothing
was
like,
living out
yo,
her fantasy.
they got Camden fucked up, man.
Yo, it be them girls down the highway that be hype about shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. He might have turned her on a little
Right.
bit.
They got that shit fucked up, bro. They been having barbecues all summer, man. Ain't nobody.
See, the
shoot
brother
nobody.
situation
Oh,
hit home
crazy.
because the boy was on some shit with me, like, you know what I mean? We gonna be brothers, bro. You know how much I fuck with you. Da, 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 da. But then his sister would always know some shit that only him or a couple of other niggas would know.
Right.
Nah.
And it came back to him, nigga.
Look,
Yeah.
But
You
I'm
ain't-
good now. I got my baby now, nigga. Fuck you.
Right.
shout out to Veronica. That's your girl.
Me personally, I'd have just told you from the rip, like, listen, I don't want you fucking with my sister, man. Just straight
That's
up,
how you
listen,
gotta do it.
it's not
That's
you,
it.
nigga.
I'm done.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the real, not you, nigga, because
Yeah.
I know you.
Because
nigga.
what he did,
Fucking
was
dog.
actually
All right, how
hype
about
your
this?
name up. He hyped you
How
up.
about this? How about this?
But if my sister a dog, I might let it go down.
How
If she
about
a
this?
dog too, I might just let y'all dog
But
each other.
listen, check
Fuck
this
it.
out. How about this? If we y'all homegirls, right? And one of y'all homie, and y'all know, like, we're relate. Say, for example, you're like, this dude one of y'all homies, he's horrible. Like, he be treating females like trash, whatever, and he's trying to holler at one of us.
It's over.
They gonna say something, right?
I'm gonna say something.
Exactly.
you.
I'm gonna keep it real because not only is these my homies, but we've got a pretty nice thing going here with this podcast, and you not about to fuck this up for nothing, nigga.
If I can say something.
I mean,
Well, you
I
only say
think
something if it's a proven fact. You don't really speak on your emotions of like, oh, he might be
Listen,
this. or
I
he
go
might be
right
that.
to the
Has be a
nigga
fact.
like, bro, you already know what this is. I know what type time that you on, bro. Nah,
She
bro,
not-
you gotta
right.
take that shit up the highway. You gotta go
Yeah.
somewhere else with that, my nigga.
Yeah.
they already know how we feel about y'all in the chat. We done told them, like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas get sprayed.
But don't think we won't promote this new Chelsea Lee OnlyFans foot fetish.
It's
That's
coming
right.
Oh,
soon.
it's gonna be foot fetish. I'm rubbing butts. I'm taking auditions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rub butts with oil. If
Yeah.
you want to do it, DM me.
And if you want
your
some-
butt is
and
gonna
if-
be on my OnlyFans.
and if you
I
want-
just figured it out this week.
Yo. Right.
I'm taking auditions. I need big juicy booties.
Yo, listen, it's going
Big,
down.
juicy
So when y'all start
booty.
seeing some of these, listen, when y'all start seeing some of these Devinwade Show pool parties with butt oiling, you know what I'm saying? Live.
Don't take my idea.
Li-
I'm fucking you up.
Live from the abode
I'll
of
fuck you up.
B-Rock. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Live from B-Rock's
Shout out
backyard.
to B-Rock.
Yeah, always shout out to
listen,
B-Rock.
I've been leaving food out at the crib overnight too, so just in case some roaches come back.
You can step
Anybody
on
out? Anybody
he
out
is
there?
wild.
We still try to hunt down that check.
Listen, on that note, can we bring the wheel out? Because we're not going to have Porter stepping on bugs for some dude in Nova Scotia.
Yo, you
to
gotta
jerk
work
off.
smart. You gotta work smart. Shout to the hard workers. I ain't mad at nobody want to work hard. I'm into working smart, man.
All right, let's see
All right, what we got? What we got?
what we got on this wheel, man. We're going to let her have her first
Shout
wheel
to the new
Shout
chocolate
out-
splash. Shout to the ebony section.
Shout out to the ebony section.
Damn, heavy. Oh.
Okay.
What?
It said, okay, give up shows or give up social media.
Shows for sure.
Hell no.
Shows.
Give up
What do you,
social
hold on. What do you
media.
mean? Hold on.
Tripping.
Specify that. Shows like what?
These shows,
Like I'm talking
TV
about
shows.
Netflix series,
Yeah.
nigga. The Wire, anything, nigga.
I'm giving up social media. Fuck that.
You
That's a-
sure though?
I'm 100%.
That's a fact.
I can watch that shit on social media. What are you
I'm not
talking
you
about?
can't.
I'm
What
not
are you
going
talking
to
You
hold
can't
you.
watch
I
a
don't
whole
know
series
about
on
that.
social media.
I don't know if I'll
might-
give up social media first because I'm a creator. So ever since I've been creating for like the last 10 years, I don't watch TV like how I be wanting to. I don't watch TV like probably like how the normal person does. Like I really don't. I be on like my
You don't
promoting.
watch Netflix?
You gonna give up your hustle. Anybody that hustle, you can't
But
hustle.
they're not
You
talking
hold
about
on.
give up your
Hold on,
hustle.
oh, you're not
If
watching.
you-
Hold on, you're not watching Amazon Prime Video, Chase Street out now.
Yeah. We watching that. We watching that. That's on the priority list. And we watching some other stuff. I watch other stuff too.
Exactly.
But think about what y'all giving up. Think about what y'all saying y'all giving up. Let me clarify this. Y'all giving up your hustles. A lot of people hustle on social
I'm not
media.
Counting that. I'm not counting
What you mean you not counting?
All right, so look,
if you giving it up, you giving it up.
So listen. This is what we're saying. I could put my social media on autopilot. It's gonna just throw out logo design, all that wild shit that I do.
No, but that's cheating. No, you're not giving it up. Hold on. That's cheating.
Listen, I'm talking about the
entertainment.
you can't
use it.
I'm talking about
You're talking about the entertainment part, like getting entertained, like you get
looking at pictures, liking stuff, watching
I'm talking
videos.
about period. I thought y'all talking about period. Like you gonna give up your Instagram, your Facebook, and your Twitter, or you gonna give up your fucking cable box.
Okay, all right, so it's fair.
Give up my cable box.
So it's
That's
fair.
what I thought.
It's fair. It's fair. It's fair.
And people know you not giving up your social media.
I'm no longer Point Devster.
In the new world.
I'm no longer Point Devster. You're Point to Rich. Point to Rich. Good point.
Hey,
nah, real
bring
shit.
that back. We gotta land on twerk.
All right, so
what do you mean?
let's get another one.
Let's get it.
Let's see what this spin like.
Born hard like the latest sport. I make trade, but I make story. Hold the crown, never down before. Fourth down, I'm bound to score. Angle shot from camera forward. Suicide with the open doors. Chase money, never chase on
chocolate and vanilla. We got chocolate and vanilla here tonight.
Still survive, no time to mourn. Stay alive, don't sign a form. Make the noise, I'm a quiet storm.
We some fucked
Coming
up
back
niggas
in
and we
high
ain't go to the
form.
bank and get one. So they just, these buttons just shaking for no reason.
We gonna make sure they get their cash apps up.
Listen, this has been another episode of the Devinwade Show, man. Of course, every week we back with new heat for myself, for Garnett Briscoe, for Pointer Rich, you know what I'm saying, and for Wildwater Kingdom, Wally D, and Chelsea Lee. We out, y'all. Peace.
Point guard, I move the court. Case closed, never made the court. Born hard like the latest sport. I made trade, but I make store. Hold the crown, never down before. Fourth down, I'm bound to score. Angle shot from camera 4. Suicide with them open doors. Chase money, never chase a whore. Party hard with bras and porn. Born hard, a player's born. Still survive, no time to mourn. Stay alive, don't sign a form. Make the noise, I'm a quiet storm. Coming back in higher form. Let's go.
Hold these bottles up.
Okay.
All this money I got. All my jewelry and bricks.
What else?
Ain't enough.
I need